What's up, and welcome to D&DG, also known as Dungeons and Dice Gremlins. My name is Kylie, and I am a nerd for the game of D&D. More specifically, I have made a habit out of collecting dice. Today with me, I have Henry Kramer, who is all around a very amazing and talented person, a professional dungeon master, a voiceover artist, a professional actor, you name it, he could probably do it. So, I'm just going to have you do an introduction, describe more about yourself, your type of work, and how long you have been playing Dungeons & Dragons overall, and then how long you've been a dungeon master.
What's up, nerds? I'm Henry Kramer. I'm a full-time voice actor and narrator, and as of the last few years, professional DM. I started my professional dungeon master career about 2 years ago at a local shop that is unfortunately not with us anymore. But far be it from that, I am now a DM on the road, so you may see me at a convention or two here and there, pulling up to the table with some clickety-clack math rocks. I am a full-time voice actor. I've been professionally voice acting full-time since 2020. That's right, the great pandemic. But I quit my day job once everything shut down, started reading books for money, and it kind of just never stopped.
Yeah.
It's a lot of fun. I get paid to do silly voices.
Woo.
It's so much fun.
I was gonna say, isn't that the dream right there, especially for nerds and D&D, favorites is...
It's pretty sweet, I'm not gonna lie.
To be able to just dive in deep to the playing a role and
the
being whatever you want.
Work. Yes, no, that is... Especially considering I have a bachelor's degree in theater with a minor in English, so I kind of know what I'm saying, but I really know how to say it.
Yeah, my younger brother, who is actually at home right now, he's all the way up in his room, so maybe I'll text him to come down here and say hi.
Yes.
He is currently going to school for his bachelor's in theater and acting. And so, one of the courses that they cover is films, screen acting, which is pretty surprising, especially for the theater department. Do they usually
Theater acting is different than film acting because absolutely. Your audience is mainly just a tiny box.
Yeah.
And so every movement you make on your face is so small, so you don't have to worry about filling up a space. Whereas on stage, you have to go all the way across and be able to fill a room not only with your physical presence, but your voice and and just your identity has to be easily seen from the back of the room. For all my drag kings and queens out there, you got to do your makeup for the back row.
Yeah. Do they, when you went and got your bachelor's, did they do anything in terms of both screen acting as well as the theater, or was it stage acting, or was it more based in stage acting?
It was principally based in stage acting. We had some analysis of film, but for the majority of our time, we mainly researched stage acting techniques, which are surprisingly applicable to the film world.
Yeah.
Along with, hello, tiny gremlin.
The chaos gremlin.
There's one in every group.
Oh, yeah. In this household, there's two. There's him, and then there's Pixie, who you met earlier. And then actually Phoebe's included in that. So there's three. There's only one in this group that is not a chaos gremlin.
Terrifying. Yeah. But no, there are a surprising amount of techniques that you use in stage acting that it takes some getting used to, but you can use them for film acting as well.
Okay.
It just takes a little getting to know you.
Okay. Nice. Well, that's amazing. And what are some of the roles that you've done through your voiceover work?
Through voiceover work, some of you may, for all of you audiobook listeners out there, you may recognize me as Tamlin from Akatar, Sawyer from Fourth Wing, Tristan Flynn from Crescent City, or Rogan from Burn For Me. I do a lot of graphic audio, some major roles, a lot of minor roles. And if you listen to a good Western every now and again, you'll hear me go, "He's coming round the bend!"
Oh, nice. I know Fourth Wing is definitely one of the most popular, especially with their series on, I forget which streaming service was it.
I think
Max?
I think Max is the one that's
Yeah.
picking it up.
Where they are gonna have a full like live action screen.
I'm very
for it.
excited for that.
Yeah.
I'm hoping I get the chance to audition because nothing would be more hilarious than for me to be able to play the character I voiced in a live stage adaptation.
Yeah.
Just,
That would be full circle right there.
Theater gods, if you're listening, please, I don't ask for much.
That's
just
the goal.
one thing.
That's the goal, being able to do that. But so going back a bit more to Dungeons and Dragons, and this is where we'll kind of start to begin to create our characters, because that's also what we're doing today is we're creating some characters. It's in a different method than the last time I had done an interview, which is where we rolled for everything. It was including what race we were, what's like class we were, kind of getting into all of it. But since let's just begin with what class we're choosing, and so I'll have you. What's your favorite class, or like your go-to class if you're a player? And within that, we'll also choose like what our classes are for our characters.
Typically, if I'm a player, I actually try and pick a class that fills a gap for a party.
Mm-hmm.
My usual go-to for that is either a DPS rogue
Okay.
or a support bard.
Okay.
But lately, I've been going more frontline. I've been going more physical support. I think I've had a lot of success lately as playing barbarians and paladins.
Okay. Well, there you go. My go-to is usually always a barbarian of some sort.
We do love our big boys
I have...
and girls.
I don't know if I told you this. So we met at the Virginia Production Alliance, their networking event for Christmas. And I don't know if I told you this, but I had a dwarven barbarian, or I have a dwarven barbarian, that I named Ilfos Durnup. When you spell it out, here, I'll spell it out for you. It's ILL-FACEDOORKNOB. I'll face doorknob. It's so dumb, but hey, it works. And then
I love it. I hate it, and I love it. I think in all my years of playing D&D, which goes all the way back to 2012, I'm a professional nerd.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's one of the greatest pun names I've ever seen.
I've also done a half-orc barbarian named Koob, Koob, book spelled backwards.
I had a half-orc barbarian named Cookie, who was the camp cook.
Yep.
He had an intelligence of 6.
I'm trying to remember, but I'm pretty sure my half-orc barbarian had an intelligence of 4.
Why is it that all half-orc barbarians are just... They look big and beefy, but they're just so full of love.
Yeah.
You could fit so many hugs in this bad boy.
Absolutely. I mean, if like Grog from Critical Role.
He is the template. He is the template.
He is the template. You know, just Travis Willingham as Grog and his...
God, I'd love to meet that
the
man.
way he could... I've met him, actually. I have...
Stop.
Remind me after this. I will show you a photo, because I met both him and Laura Bailey, and we did a photo op with the two of them. And I had 3 of my friends were dressed as some of their characters. One of my friends was dressed as Jester. One of my friends was cosplaying Imogen. And then one of my friends was cosplaying Ford. And it was my friend, the one who's cosplaying Jester, it was her boyfriend that was cosplaying Ford. And so it was, and they got to give him like bracelets, and Travis was wearing his the next day when we saw him. And they got to give him like little cupcake trinkets from Jester.
Oh, God.
So it was quite the experience. And I was dressed as Caitlin from Arcane, but like a cowboy alternate universe kind of thing.
Nice.
So... but that probably one of the greatest moments, and then got to get Travis's signature on the photo op after. Laura's line was just so long. It was like the end of the day, so
but
we did not.
She's
have
done
the chance.
so much.
Oh, absolutely. I think the one role I've always not understood why she received so much hate for was when in The Last of Us, Abby. People were actually sending her death threats for it because of what her character does to Joel, one of the major roles. And so it's just kind of those words people don't understand you have to have somebody to play the antagonist in a story. Otherwise, you don't have a story. If you don't have an opposing force in a story, there's no story to begin with.
If there's no conflict, why are we here?
Exactly. And so Abby was that conflict for Joel and for Ellie. And so, but someone had to play this role, and Laura played it and played it very well. And Abby is I don't know Last of Us. I don't know the game very well. I've never played. I don't know the story. But I do know that all the characters are very complex, and they cannot be boiled down to just good and evil. And really, what character can? There's no character that is all good, and no character that is all evil, and that's what makes stories so wonderful, is that any of them can turn on the flip of a dime.
Yeah, It reminds me of that Game of Thrones character who played Joffrey, I think Jack Gleason. He did his role so well that people were just sending him death threats, and he had to step back from acting for a while. We're just playing roles.
Yeah, guys, chill.
Chill. We're professional pretenders. We play pretend.
Yeah, pretty much. Just chill. Don't go out and send.
Except for the method actors, they're scary.
Yeah, they dive real deep into their roles. But hey, as long as they're not going out and doing anything they're not supposed to.
Look,
some of it's questionable, but
there are some horror stories, let me tell you.
Oh, I could imagine. But otherwise, for those who are not method actors, and for those who are not problematic in real life, even you just shouldn't be sending death threats overall.
Not a good look.
No.
Not a good look.
If you're sending death threats, take a look back at with yourself, because you got more problems than you would like to admit. Anytime I receive hate on a video or anything, I always just respond with "Thank you. You're only helping me by putting comments."
Feed the algorithm.
Yes.
It wants your attention.
Absolutely. That's the goal. That's the goal, is just to get people to interact, and if they do, great. If they don't, it's up to them. I'm not going to sit there and force them.
Oh, well.
Oh, no, you didn't like my content. What am I to do?
Oh, no, a stranger doesn't like me.
No.
Whatever will I do?
I know. But, all right, so...
Oh, well.
What is the class you will be choosing for this character? I'm going to go with a paladin. I don't really play paladins, but I'm going to have a paladin in my back pocket just in case.
I've been playing a lot of strength and a lot of charisma-based characters.
Mm-hmm.
I think I'm going to go off on a limb here. I'm going to play a nerd. I'm making a wizard.
Hell yeah. Gotta love a good wizard.
It's been a while since I played a wizard.
Okay. So it's funny to think with the game of Dungeons and Dragons and how many different spellcasting classes there are and spellcasting adjacent classes there are, because even when you don't think your class can spellcast, no, there's a way it can spellcast or have a cantrip of some sort. And so even with paladins, they can still use cantrips.
The holy fighting style.
There's still ways of them to use them. And so even with barbarians, they're still going to find a way at some point.
I cast iron.
Yeah.
Bonk.
Pretty much. Or if you're multi-classing anything, it can always end up that way. Hey, Chaos Incarnate, knock it off back there. So, yep. So yeah, I given the fact that Dungeons and Dragons is so spell-based, I always stick mostly as far away from it as I possibly can, because I'm this dealing with spells makes me have to think, and when I play, I don't want to think all that much. And so if I can play a simple barbarian that allows me to just hit things, great. We're doing good over here.
Like 9 times out of 10, I'm with you on the amount of characters I've had to juggle for my players, just going.
Yeah, and then like just trying to, especially as like a DM, trying to remember what a lot of these spells do and like their effects and what type of damage that someone is going to take if that's what it is, what dice somebody has to roll if it has to do with like cure wounds versus like healing
Especially
word.
with 2014 versus 2024.
There's always the difference between them, and like
one thing I've found that helps when it comes to keeping track of spells is that if you pick a spellcaster, pick a theme for that spellcaster.
Yeah.
If you're going to be doing damage, 9 times out of 10, most damage spells have the same damage dice, and it's just a matter of the quantity.
Yeah.
Whereas a control spell, 9 times out of 10, requires a type of save.
Yeah.
Usually that type of save makes a lot of sense when it comes to what you're doing. So just remember the spell save and the dice damage. And then from there, if one of your players says, hey, wait, that's this, go, oh, thank you.
Yeah.
Inspiration.
Yeah.
Because that'll mean that your players have an active, vested interest in making sure that the rules are being followed.
Yeah.
And they get a goodie prize instead.
Yeah. And do you, like, yes, this is my, a little bit of my,
I'm sorry,
These are my most recent ones. These are ones that one of my friends gave me for Christmas.
Oh, they're gorgeous.
And so they have like a little dragon on them. I've got so many in here. These are like my metal dice.
Those are pretty.
I've got, this one's also a metal dice. That one's actually pretty heavy for a dice.
Ooh.
It's got a good weight to it.
Ooh, you could put that in a sock.
Yeah. Yeah, I really like, so like if you know K-pop Demon Hunters, the back of my phone case is Derpy, the blue tiger.
I love
him
so much.
For my birthday, my same friend who got me these ones for Christmas gave me this. Is like the closest one they could find to possibly being like a dice for Derpy. And
I
so
love this.
Yeah, when I said it was the back, I was not kidding. That's my phone case.
My boy. My son.
It's got the little bird in there too, so
he just keeps stealing the hat.
He does keep stealing the hat.
Well, he's like a magpie. They do steal stuff.
Yeah, but yeah, so that's my. If you want to roll any of them.
Oh my god! You know, I think we need 7 dice. I believe, correct?
We'll do well. For that, you can choose like 6 different dice and roll 1 for each stat. Because then it's gonna be
that's pretty.
Whatever it is. So like I've got like these ones.
I love. Ooh.
I've got that one right there. I've got.
Well, also make sure that you have some for you.
Yeah. Oh, I think I'll be okay.
'Cause I've got my 4 over here. I just needed 3. So.
Yep. I've got.
I don't need
I like this one. I call it my like blood splatter dice.
Ooh.
That's kind of what it looks like.
Very nice.
So
I was gonna say it looks like strawberry cheesecake.
A little bit there. But yeah, there's a lot of different dice in here that can kind of get used. This is another metal dice that has like a good weight to it. That's like a D20. But yeah. So, did you decide on the class that you're gonna go with?
Yes, we are going with full-blown nerd wizard.
Okay, full-blown nerd wizard. So feel free to write that down. I'm just gonna go with.
Do I have a pencil with? Did I not bring a pencil?
A wizard and a paladin, and then is there
a wizard and a paladin walk into a bar?
Yep.
Ow.
We'll see what happens. But is there a a race or species that you kind of want to go with?
So, I'm a little bit basic. I don't know why this is. I always like playing humans.
Okay.
Because there's something really beautiful about the enduring human spirit, no matter where it is or what it is. I'm going to try and win with the best to my abilities of how I can, where I can, what I can. That and the extra feet's always nice.
Well, there you go. I like to go the opposite of what I am, so I'm short, so I like to play Goliath, which is tall. So I'm gonna go with the Goliath, but I do frequently like to mix and match.
It's either that or I exclusively play short characters because I'm a short man.
Well, there you go.
But today we're going human wizard.
Okay, so we got a human wizard and a Goliath paladin. What a combination already. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna take 1d20. I'll actually grab an extra one. I'm gonna use this one for the level. This is where we're going to choose the level of our characters by just rolling a d20 and seeing what happens. So you could either end up with more of an advantage or less of an advantage, depending on what's going on. So you ready for this?
Ready as I'll ever be.
Here we go. I got a 19.
I got a 15.
Well, not too bad.
No, not too bad at all.
The last time I did this, I got, what was it, 3?
Oh,
So I got a 19. Probably the best roll I'm going to have tonight.
I was going to say, save it for the stats. Jesus.
Yeah, I know. This is where everything... Actually, given the way my rolls were going earlier today, because coming from playing a campaign, they were not looking good. I got a nat 1 on perception of trying to find my own boyfriend.
Oh.
Not great. And then, of course, our rogue tiefling, who is the town whore, rolls a 20 on performance for having sex. Twice in a row.
Did they have to make a constitution saving throw for exhaustion?
No.
Shame.
It would have been funny.
Shame.
Yeah. But they...
Note to all DMs out there. Your players want to be the horny character? Go ahead.
Yep.
Seduce me. Then make them roll for performance, constitution, and strength save.
Yeah, he rolled, I think it was strength, to see how loud they were. And then, because he wanted them to be loud. And so they were decently loud. And then he rolled performance. And the thing is the DM was fully okay with this. Because the character, the NPC... was very much in love with this guy's character because they had already fucked previously. It's when this guy was in this town at one point, and so he was just like apparently in this tavern whining.
The rebound. No.
Yeah. So it was like, and they had a great time. The guy couldn't walk the next morning, but and then got attacked because apparently this guy also stole another character's wealth at one point through gambling. And then built a whole town with it. So.
That sounds messy.
Oh, it was.
But you love to see it.
Yep, but the character who lost their wealth regained their wealth and an entire town. So, hey.
Hey, you know what?
My character got some. Other characters got some.
Good
one
for
character
them.
got a town. And one got a drunken stupor because of the one who got the town flirting with them. So, quite the chaotic mess that today was.
Okay.
Always a chaotic mess.
Look, if I can't man-whore, mansplain, or manipulate my way out of it, manslaughter it is. And it sounds like they man-whored their way out of it.
Exactly. We had to find information, and so one character man-whored, one manipulated.
Honeypotting is a real thing that happens in live espionage. So, hey, you know what?
Might as well.
Might as well.
All right, so I think with this, we'll roll our stats. But the thing is
pressure.
We're going to not roll and then decide where they're going to go. You're going to roll a d20.
Oh, God.
And we're going to go individually. And whatever you get is what you get.
Please don't get a 1 in intelligence. I can't have my wizard be an idiot. Oh, God. The existential dread is real.
Yep.
Oh, God.
Yep. So, you ready for this?
Oh, ready as
We're
I'll ever
going
be.
to start with strength. We'll start with the left side, and then we'll move over to the right.
Okay.
So, we'll start with our strength.
Okay.
You ready?
Ready.
Here we go. I got a 20.
I got an 8.
All right. It's a good thing wizards don't need
No, you know what?
strength.
It's
all
on.
that much.
He's a book nerd. It's
yeah.
on par.
Also, on these ones, your score is going to go right in the box there.
Yes,
Yep.
yes.
It's one of those if you're not, you probably DM more than you go as a player.
Correct.
So it makes more sense for you depending on which way you're looking at it. And these are slightly different from the older, 2014 sheets. But there's so many different variations to sheets and whatnot. So next will be dexterity.
Okay.
Ready? I got a 9.
I got a 5.
This is gonna be so fun for initiative.
Oh, God.
Alright, Constitution. I got an 18.
Oh, I got a 19. Oh, he's
Woo.
beefy. Oh, he's tough.
Alright, Intelligence.
Please. Please. Please.
Ready?
Be good for Daddy, come on.
I got a 20.
I got my hand slipped, and I don't know if we want to count this.
We'll say it's cocked. Roll it again.
Come on.
10.
Oh, God.
Somehow.
He's brick. He's a brick of a man. 19 con.
I don't know how I got a 20 on intelligence, because I have never done that ever.
What
Even
the
with
shit?
randomly rolling. Okay, next is wisdom.
Okay.
Here we go. Got an 18 in wisdom.
Oh, God, this poor man. I got a 4.
Woo! Alright, and
What
finally...
is wrong with me?
might just be... I don't know.
Ugh.
It happens. Alright, finally, charisma. I got another 18.
Jesus wept. I got a 15.
I don't know why. So, this character is great in everything except dexterity.
Even then, you're better than me.
Sure.
So I think we'll take that +3, so 111 for the background. So I can maybe... I have a 20 in con. Oh! I know how to fix this.
I know I have a +5 to strength, a +5 to intelligence, a +4 to everything else except dexterity. So if you have an 18, it's +4. Hey guys, sorry about the quick end there. Unfortunately, when I went back to check the footage, I found that it had not recorded more than up to that point. So, unfortunately, that's all I have for that interview. So we're gonna, in a sense, try and treat this as a part 1. I'll see if I can get Henry back to record more down the road. We'll see what happens. Have to go along with his schedule and see if he would be available along with my schedule as well. And my schedule's a little off right now, a little chaotic. So we'll see what happens. But, until then, thank you for making it to this point if you've watched all of the video or if you've listened to it, because I understand watching it might be a little bit off since the all of the kind of focus for the camera is maybe back on that wall there. Otherwise, we'll see what happens. I hope you guys enjoy the rest of the content that comes with just me being me. I hope to do more interviews. Maybe I'll see if I can get a couple of people to agree to be on interviews with me. They might not be DMs, but that's okay. And then we'll kind of see what happens. I'll also be doing Boulder Gate videos, so just check those out. Listen to those as you're doing other things. They're like an hour long. So feel free to have it on in the background as you're going about your life. But thank you again, guys, for checking this out. I'm apologize about the the delay there. Apparently, my equipment didn't agree with me on the interview, and I will see you guys in either the next video or the next part. So remember, stay nerdy, play D&D. That's all there is.